let's just quickly talk about sixth country in European Union closed their borders for Russians, and it is Czech Republic, which is something of a country that I thought is probably closer in their mentality to Western Europe, to somebody like Germany or Austria, rather than to Eastern Europe. But apparently not. I mean, as with geolocation, they've waited longer than Eastern Europe, but they didn't do what Western Europe does, and they eventually canceled basically entrance of Russians with a tourist Schengen visa. I'm not even sure like how exactly that's supposed to fucking work if planes are not really flying there. I mean, maybe like if some Russian with a Schengen visa buys a ticket from whatever, let's say Georgia, and flies to Czech Republic, then they would not allow them, I guess. Yeah, and so the minister of Czech Republic, Prime Minister, said that they should deny visas to Russians who are trying to escape mobilization and are asking for asylum. Just hear this. Like, think about this. A person is leaving everything fucking behind and asking for asylum, and you're saying that your country should deny a person asylum. Do you think people just go in and asking asylums left and right for no fucking reason? This is the cunt who's saying this. No, this is a minister of foreign affairs, but I'm assuming he's also saying the same thing. But whatever. Okay. It wasn't prime minister who said this. It's actually this cunt who said exactly that. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Jan Lipavsky. It's just I can't speak about this. Like, it's so hypocritical. People who are living in a good country, who were born in that country, right? They didn't do anything to change their place of birth. You can't change your place of birth. They didn't do anything to change their place of living. They didn't immigrate from a shitty country with like Russia, Belarus, wherever, that you need like visas to enter like any decent country. And they will be telling people who are fleeing death, they will be telling them, fuck you. This is, once again, it is an amazing litmus test which countries like people like who have brains should never think of as their like potential place of residency. This is just exposes all of those cunts. I kind of like it for that. Obviously, I would prefer for the war to have never happened, and we would all think that Europe is actually good and all of the European countries are amazing. But right now, this war is just exposing the attitude of certain countries, of certain politicians, and because I don't see a lot of like protests against this, people are sort of in those countries are sort of feeling the same. So yeah, it's despicable, it's disgusting. I wanted to bring this to attention once again.